Hello everyone, this is Roger Ray and Tina Kay of the Native UFO channel, and we're here at Chaco Canyon, and to our dismay we did look and it said that it was open today, but when we came, in fact it was not. So we're going to make the best of it. And show you our main interest initially is the Fajada Butte, which we still have access to. We're thinking about having lunch and just enjoying the peacefulness. And here is an ancient astronaut bulletin by the Park Service that explains how the sun is used by the ancients upon the top of that butte. So we quite haven't decided yet, but I think we're going to stay and have lunch and walk around. It's very beautiful, and try and stay till dark and call the ships out, and I believe they will come out of that butte. Anything you'd like to add, Tina?
I can't see in these pictures. I'm really curious about the trees that reflect where there's water. I want to bike that. It looks like that was a bike trail.
Oh yeah, good point. Look at that vegetation. Looks like a riverway where those
Yeah, I'm hoping that
trees.
bike trail we saw goes alongside of it.
Yeah.
We can do that next time. I can't really see that. But anyway, you were talking about expecting the ships to come through here.
Right, out of that butte down into Chaco Canyon Culture main area, which is over in that direction. You can see on each side are cliffs, and in between is the Chaco Canyon dwellings. It's a very, very ancient area for human occupation. Ranger homes are over there. It looks like they're mostly gone. I would assume there's one or two rangers just to look about things. But as it turns out, this will be a pretty good area for us to film tonight, to look for alien craft coming out of that butte. Our intention was to be live for many hours today, showing you Chaco Canyon up close, and that will happen.
But not today.
Not today, sorry guys. But at least you get to view the expanse with us. And I'm sure many of you have been here. Thousands of people visit this place every year. Very magical. I've walked on top of that plateau over there that overlooks Chaco Canyon. And I just saw a sign, backpacking permits allowed. So that means at some juncture I will be on top of that mesa with the Starlink and do a live broadcast.
Yep.
That would really be something. So I brought my Nikon telescope. I'm going to attach it to the night vision, and it should allow me to look right on top of that butte, right on that top plateau. Let's come over here to this other explanation that's given.
so the reason why that's so interesting to me at this moment is that we interviewed Carlos Nakai on Saturday. He mentioned this place as some place he's been as a boy, and he's been to the top, and he mentioned that that's a place of interest. So we tuned in on that, and Roger was already aware of it intuitively and wanted to film for ships coming in and out. It's very interesting to us. We're typically looking for some sort of structure like this that may or may not have lava tubes connected, that we think the underground civilization is functioning out of, and that their ships may come in and out of.
Yeah, well said. This is my third time to Chaco. The last time I was here, it must have been at least a decade ago. The butte immediately caught my attention, and it's nonverbal. It's like a psychic center. So I'm saying I got to come back. I got to come back. And now with our Native UFO channel and the momentum we're building with Carlos and other places on reservations we've captured craft, this just seems to be the place we need to explore next, and we're here. It wasn't too bad of a drive today, huh? Not bad at all. As it turned out, it's probably took us 2.5 hours to drive here from our abode on the reservation, which is really not that bad. So yeah, we're still excited. We're a little disappointed that it's closed, but that's okay. You can imagine there's absolutely no one here. So the aliens might like that. I don't know. But yeah, stay tuned. At least for the night session we're going to do. We're most excited about that. We've got our camper with us. We can have a leisurely lunch, play some music. We have all of our equipment with us. We've got a heater, AC, solar power generators, solar power. We're totally. Hey, Nimue, how you doing?
Sorry, I interrupted you. I got excited. Hi, Nimue. She's at Halloween night session. Yes.
Yes, Halloween night at Chaco Canyon. I think that works.
She says hi.
Yeah, we're gonna probably try and stick it out till the night. The facility is closed because of the government shutdown. We did check, but oh well.
This is Chaco Canyon, if you can't tell and you just came in. And that's Fajada Butte. Going either way now.
Yeah, over there is the entrance to the park from the north side. I did that road once and it wrecked my camper, so I don't do that anymore. But we came from the south side, which actually is quite near our place on the reservation. But it's still a beautiful area. This is a bucket list thing. I believe everyone who has an inkling for archaeology and the ancient past needs to come and visit Chaco. Like I said, this is my third time, but it still doesn't do it justice. There's so much to see here. There's a pictograph of the supernova that supposedly occurred in like 1000 AD. And so it was our hope today actually to hike there, but we'll get it done. We're so close to what I consider the central indigenous citadel of the Southwest is right here.
Someone says, can you just set up a tent and live there? I wish.
Well, we brought our tent. But on Halloween night, yeah, it's kind of dicey around the res at night. The Halloween, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But
here we are.
But here we are. The fools we are.
Okay.
All right, so please stay tuned, and worst case, you can see it on my YouTube channel, Native UFO. But there's nothing like watching this live and just seeing what pops out or pops overhead. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll start. We brought our sandwiches, and life is good. Life is good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. If I thought you guys would stick around, I would just leave it on. But it's a little windy. Yeah, place to sit here.
That's a good question. Shamu Uno is asking, isn't that supposed to be a prehistoric giant tree fossilized? It's a good question. I see that too with a lot of these types of structures. I think some of them probably are, and some of them aren't. This one doesn't really scream that to me because of the way the rocks look. It doesn't really look like.
They're layered. Yeah.
This is more layered.
All right, guys. We'll probably go live again fairly shortly. Let us get lunch going and keep standing by. Thanks for coming in.